I bid a warm welcome to all persons present here today. Allow me, of course, to open by introducing some of the members up front as well as the media houses. On my extreme left, it's the Honorable Sean K. Richards, the Deputy Prime Minister for the Federation, and also the Minister of Culture, who has oversight authority for the St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Committee. Next to me, it's Kasim Pemberton, affectionately known in the Soca arena as King Rucas. Of course, we have members of the media. I can see Chukapo, I can see Mystique Photos, I can see ZIZ, I can also see SKNIS. We welcome you here today. As usual, once you see this little gathering, it means that the Ministry of Culture normally alongside the Carnival Committee is making a financial contribution to one of our Carnival ambassadors who will be traveling overseas to represent us in regional competition. By way of information, allow me to take this opportunity to congratulate a few of the ambassadors gone by. Earlier this year we had LAX, who would have won in Mount Strat. We then had Shantara Hewlett, second runner-up in Grenada in the Queen pageant there. And just over this past weekend, of course, we had Miss Shakira Pitt, who is our national swimsuit pageant winner, having won the Miss Venus in Anguilla. So by saying all of that, I will be turning it over to the minister now. But before I do so, if we have a king and a queen on a second runner-up, I dare say that King Rucas has a lot to deliver, and the minister will tell you about it shortly. The Honorable Sean K. Richards.
Good afternoon to all. Of course, I recognize the presence of the Chairman of Carnival, Mr. Noah Mills, and also to Mr. Kasim Pemberton King Rucas. As indicated by the chairman, we are here for a brief handing over ceremony. As is customary, we have been giving support to several of our Carnival ambassadors as they go overseas to represent the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis in various competitions. Mr. Mills also pointed out that thus far all of the persons that we have sent overseas, they have been quite successful. Therefore, King Rucas, you have some very big shoes to step into and to return to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, whether with the crown or having been a judge, one of the runner-ups in this upcoming competition to be held in Tortola, the BVI Soca competition. I understand that you will be competing against several different artists from throughout the region. However, I have absolutely no doubt that you will be doing your ultimate best, and provided you have done your best, then I expect to hear on the 3rd of August that you have been adjudged the winner of that show. Let me say to persons listening that we continue to give support to the different ambassadors. One, in that it helps them to improve their skills. Two, it encourages other persons to participate in our own carnival activities. Three, it helps to promote the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, not only as a destination to visit, but as a destination to visit during carnival activities. Persons are able to see the caliber of the different contestants, the different competitors in the different shows. They have been able to go overseas, they have been able to win, which also says that in terms of the competition here, it is of high standard. I must also commend the judges that we have locally, because it sends a message that indeed at the end of the day they would have chosen the persons who performed the very best on the night of the individual shows held here in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis for our national carnival activities. The check that I am presenting here today is in the amount of $8,500. Of course, it is to assist you with your preparations to travel and to assist you with your accommodations and with your performance on the night of the event. I take the opportunity to hand over the check to you and finally to say to you again, we want to wish you the very best, perform to the very best of your ability, and I'm certain that provided you have done that, you will be satisfied and we will also be satisfied. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister, and allow me to add one more advantage. At times, not only do they win cash prizes when they go regionally, but Miss Shakira Pitt is actually collecting a scholarship. So you see there are educational benefits for regional participation. However, to get there, you must enter and participate in local carnival. I will now turn it over to King Rucas, who would say a few words. King Rucas.
I want to say special thanks to the Carnival Committee and also to the Ministry of Culture and also to the Minister in charge, Sean K. Richards, and to say that I am going to try my very best, and I have no doubt that when I go to Tortola on the 3rd of August, that I am going to put on a spectacular performance, and I'm going to make sure that I try my utmost best to bring the crown back home to St. Kitts and Nevis. We have already started to prepare for the show, and we have a lot in store. So they have a lot to look out to or look out for, and they have something coming their way that is going to make everybody remember St. Kitts and Nevis. I'll be traveling with 6 of my dancers, and we have already started preparations, and this money will make sure that we get there and make sure that we are safe, and to make sure that while we are there, we are well taken care of. So again, I have to say thanks to Sean K. Richards, the Honorable Minister, and the Carnival Committee, and also the Ministry of Culture. I'll be performing one song in Tortola, and I must add that it will be Sway, which is my winning song from Sugar Mass 45.
Thank you very much, King. And before we go, let me just tell you a bit about the minister's commitment to carnival and regional representation. This year we have a packed calendar. A little bit during the ending of July, we'll be sending, of course, Katharina Davis, our national carnival queen, to participate in Miss JC's over in Antigua. We're also sending, once it materializes, a female Calypso show, again regional. It's being hosted in Nevis. Queen Diva is scheduled to go there. Then of course you have Katharina Davis once more going over to Nevis to participate in the Caribbean culture pageant. A little bit later in August, we're going to also see Craig, our senior Calypso King, traveling to Anguilla. We are seeing Tiquan McDowell, Craig's son, traveling to Barbados. And of course in December we'll have representation at the Caribbean Carnival as well as the Caribbean Hainsmith Talented Teen. So it's because of the commitment financially and the commitment to the development of our youths and our artists and performers here, why the Ministry of Culture, the Honorable Sean K. Richards, and alongside the National Carnival Committee, we are again committed to sponsoring, to assisting in whatever forward. So not only can they excel, but they can help to market our carnival product and the Federation at large. Thank you.
Stay up to date with news, programs, and activities of the government with SKNIS. Like us on Facebook. Listen to us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Twitter. and watch our videos on YouTube. Connect with us today. SKNIS, St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service.